A little over 5 years ago, on July 29th, 2021, our San Antonio Spurs made one of, if not the worst draft pick in Spurs history. They drafted Optimus Primo. What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. TGIF, and it's another video in our reacting to the good, the bad, and the ugly TSR takes. And you had to know this one was coming, especially this week with it being the 5-year anniversary of our Spurs drafting Primo. Felt like the right time to do it. What we're about to watch here is a short video from October 4th, 2021. Based on this, I'm guessing he had a good preseason performance, and I started glazing the heck out of him. Hopefully this is not too embarrassing. Let's get current me above previous me. Look at the size of that TSR logo. That is one big ball. Anyways, oh boy, let's take a look back into the past and see how poorly this has aged. What is up, San Antonio Spurs fans? Welcome to TSR Sports. The Spurs laid the smackdown on the Utah Jazz tonight, 111-85. But that is not going to be the talk of the town tonight and tomorrow for the Spurs. It's going to be Joshua Primo in his NBA debut. You would think this young man, only 18, would... So I guess I'm not counting Summer League. I think he played in Summer League that year. So considering the preseason, is it? This was during when things were shut down. Regular season, this has got to be preseason. Maybe I'll answer. Sorry. Have butterflies left and right and be nervous on the court? Not at all. He went out and balled tonight. 17 points in 18 minutes. Hitting threes, dropping deuces. I'm not saying dropping deuces. Look at this roster, by the way. I just happened to be looking at this box score. So this is obviously not Summer League. This is preseason. Jakob Poeltl, Keldon Johnson, DeJounte Murray, Derek White, Doug McDermott, Devin, Vassell, Lonnie Walker, Joshua Primo, Bryn Forbes. Only 2 of those guys remain. Wow, Bryn Forbes. 17 points in 18 minutes, though. I can understand why I was hyped. Granted, I'm sure it was against backups. Yeah, there's 279 thumbs up on this video, so I guess you all agreed back then too. And no intro. Where's the music? Nothing? I guess I wasn't doing it back then. 18 minutes. Hitting threes, dropping deuces. My friends, drop a comment down below after this one game. Are you ready for the Joshua Primo, Optimus Primo hype train? After this one game, because surely we should base performance on one game. We've certainly talked about people calling Wemby a bust after one game, his rookie season, but generally rookies. And here I am, after one game, going the opposite direction and hyping them up. Because it's going to be here. Just as the nature of how we are as people when we see something we didn't expect, and this kid's absolutely balling out at 18 in his first NBA game. Are you ready to get Primo, baby? Because I am. I hope he proves us all wrong when we all did the who when he was drafted. He didn't prove anybody wrong. Nope. That who statement was right on point, because there's probably Spurs fans. If you say Joshua Primo, maybe you watching this now, you're like, who this? Excited, and I am more than happy to eat my own crow and be wrong. So again, drop a comment. Would you like your crow with butter? But what would you like to dip your crow in, TSR, because you're eating it, and I'm sure a lot of. Well, I was going to say a lot of content creators, but there was really nobody creating content back then except for me and a handful of people. But I'm sure a lot of Spurs fans, we're going to look at the comments. I'm sure a lot of Spurs fans were hyped up too, so we'll take a look at those in a moment. Comment down below, what do you think about his performance tonight? Are you excited about this young man? There's no way I think the Spurs can send him to Austin now. If he plays like this throughout the whole preseason, he's going to probably have some up and downs, but if he is kind of like this throughout the preseason, you can't send him down to Austin. You got to keep him in San Antonio. Of course, hit that thumbs up if you like Sports Channel. Subscribe for more Spurs content. And just let's talk about the game real quick. This seems like a different team. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to watch it like much Spurs fans. It was not shown in the NBA Team Pass or League Pass, so I listened to it. And what did I hear? I heard the Spurs making threes and getting into the paint and finishing, something we didn't see a lot last season. What was our record, by the way, in 21-22? 34 wins, I think. 34, 32. Not a lot. Not a lot, because the next year we had 3 first-round picks in Sohan, Branham, and Wesley. Our floor spacing was not good because we didn't have three-point shooting threats. Well, with the addition of Doug McDermott, who started tonight hitting some threes and giving us that long-range shot, Bryn Forbes back on the team, nailed some threes, and Josh Primo showing that even in just only one game, If you're going based off his one, what have you done for me lately, showing this dude
you never do.
shoot. And he's 18, which means he's only going to get better. So this Spurs
I'm
team,
not.
we all, true Spurs fans, we thought this would be a fun season coming up. But I think this is going to be an exceptionally fun season. Jacques Landale at a 3. We've got guys that are hitting threes. Drew Eubanks hit another 3. We're making threes.
Good grief. Jacques Landale and Drew Eubanks. I forgot they were on that team.
Because we're making threes, it's spreading the floor, opening up the defense, giving our guys a chance to get into the paint.
It's really weird hearing me talking about spreading the floor, needing three-point shooting, etc., where that's still, to this day, an issue, is it not? We're not a great three-point shooting team. We have guys that are streaky, but still to this day, 5 years later, Brian Wright, where you at? You haven't completely fixed that problem, buddy.
Finish at the rim, and I heard a lot of finishes tonight. This totally opposite of what we saw last year, where we couldn't hit the threes. The teams are collapsing and stopping everybody for the most part, trying to drive in the paint. Seriously, last season, what it felt like watching the Spurs, somebody drives into the paint, nothing there, kick it out. Next guy drives into the paint, kicks it out, and just lather, rinse, repeat until we took a bad shot with the shot.
Oh my God, that still happens. Maybe not as much, but I'm having flashbacks now of that Spurs team where somebody would drive into the... Wow, look, I'm about to fall asleep there. Would drive into the paint, and then whoosh, out it go. The next guy would run in the paint, whoosh, out it go. Next guy come. Good times, good times. Memories.
Shot clock being at like 1. I'm excited for this Spurs season, my friends. I want to do a short video, just I'm so pumped up. I know it's only one game. I know it's only one.
That's the Jazz.
The preseason. But man, the shooting's there. The young guys played better. Primo played much better than I ever could have thought he would. A lot of the guys stepped up too, and I'm looking forward to this Spurs team and seeing what they have. I hope they surprise a lot of people because most people have them finishing bottom 3 or 4 in the Western.
Oh, what happened there? That's awkward.
People, because most people have people. Thank you all for tuning in, and as always,
I wonder if the original video. Apparently, it's
that's all I got. Go, Primo.
Oh, there's no outro either. All right. Okay. Let's look at the comments. I mentioned I was going to look at the comments. I almost forgot. My bad. I did say we'd look at the comments. What were you guys feeling at that time? Spurs fans, on a scale of 1... Oh, I got to move the window capture a little bit for you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how excited are you about Joshua Primo after this game? Go Spurs, go. How excited were you guys? Melistic was a 10. Joe was an 8. Just because I see the great potential, but I know he won't be able to continue that success. He did not. 11 from Ian. Leo had a 9. Troy a 10. JP a 10. Mordecai a 9. Meow Meow an 8. Was a 10 when we drafted him, but 11 for Allen. So a lot of folks were pretty pumped up about this. I wasn't alone there. It's been fun doing these with you guys, kind of reliving the past and how we were hyped up and excited for certain things, but obviously it didn't pan out for some players or a lot of players. It's still, I can't believe how hyped I was for this season. I know it was something in the low 30s. Let's talk about who's drafted after Joshua Primo for a moment, in case you guys aren't aware. Al-Floppy Şengün was drafted 16th by the Thunder. Trey Murphy III, a player a lot of you guys have talked about wanting the Spurs to trade for in the offseason, drafted by Memphis at 17. And Jalen Johnson, 20th by the Atlanta Hawks. So there are quite a few good players drafted after Primo. And we drafted him, was it 11th or 12th? I think it was 12th. So yes, some of those guys would have been a reach, but he was projected to go in the mid-20s, which makes it even worse. And all the 3 of the players, by the way, I just mentioned, are infinitely better than Joshua Primo. However, let's take a step back. If Brian Wright, or sure, call him Brian wrong, doesn't absolutely blow this draft, the 2021 NBA draft, and the following 2022 NBA draft, then our current roster is not there. We don't have Wemby, Castle, and Harper. Maybe we have one of them. Highly doubt we have all 3. So in the end, it worked out. But I do remember being really hyped for this kid that year, and obviously it did not work at all. I mean, my gosh, the thumbnail says Optimus Primo. Anything but. Drop a comment down below, guys. Did you believe in the hype 5 years ago? Were you like, yes, this kid's got something? Also comment, is Joshua Primo the worst pick in San Antonio Spurs history? It's history, excuse me. Because he sucked on and off the court. That's all I got. Hit the thumbs up if you enjoyed the video or you want to help support the channel. Subscribe for more Spurs content that's also good, bad, and ugly. That's all I got. Thank you, and as always, go Spurs go!